listening to the Law Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. I was going to change that title, but I didn't get to it. I have to go get something. Oh, this is nice. The idiots curse me. Their curses are up tonight, just to let you know. They got additional way to curse us for some reason. Because we're with God and we're holy. So, I don't think I down me or not. Like, people should know you're not supposed to say hello to somebody by nodding down. You're supposed to nod up. Very rarely I'll nod down, but I don't mean to. I'm supposed to nod up so everybody know it's an up, not a down. But that guy could be asleep. Oh shit. There it goes. There it goes. The curses are up. Their curses are up. They're able to knock out the broadcast for a bit there. I'll get it back on. They cursed me earlier while I was doing some work on my project, and that curse just powered up again. Let me make sure this is all working. It looks good. So, howdy, Popo. Howdy, Popo. I guess we're a high-intensity investigation area this week or something. Around investigation patrol area, whatever it is, high intensity. So I guess I should drive by the police station double. So yeah, where was I at? Okay, so I was just sitting there and I was hearing Kavanaugh. I'm like, why would Kavanaugh back her? He backs her. I was trying to figure it out, and I look, I said, well, Kavanaugh dissented. Then I was reading the dissent, and like he goes, that's not what I wanted to happen. Anyway, the majority is for her, that kind of thing. I don't know if he said her, but it's just thought, right? Because he got two daughters of his own. I mean, if it's him, you say it's unconscionable. I mean, I can't imagine this happening to my daughters. I'd be broken up. Well, essentially he's right, but like I was kind of bouncing stuff. I don't know if you heard it or not. Like the judge didn't hear him ruling, so. But I said, but we live in a crazy world. I mean, you can't. These people just live to, put the screws to someone else. When you say that, it doesn't work the way you intend it to, because they're not going to do the right thing. Because there's no way that we're going to get any laws passed where you want them passed to reflect what essentially, if the what do they call it? If the Kavanaugh's point of view, I think, was if to get to the majority opinion, we would have to change the laws. Not that it's wrong. I don't think he was saying it was wrong. He's just saying to get there, we need to change the law. We need to have Congress change the law. There's opportunity. Nobody did it. Well, the same thing with abortion. So again, everybody believes something and then they don't act to codify it, which is wrong. I mean, he's wrong. I mean, he's not wrong. He's right to a certain degree that we have. Whoa, what the hell are you doing? Did you have it on your brakes, huh? So essentially, he's right. But again, we live in such a crazy time. The abortion laws would have been changed by now if people didn't believe it was like, what do they call it, a settled precedent, that kind of thing. So again, there's a lot there. So again, it came up like that, and I sent it back going, the world's not what you think it is, that's for sure. So I don't know where it's going to go. But I guess she didn't make it to the prom. They should have an alternative prom. I think somebody's doing an alternative prom because they don't approve of the school. See, and this is what I wanted to discuss. I couldn't remember it. I was trying to get forward to all of them that the young generation is not politically socialist, although they pick that because it's closest to what they are, because they don't believe in politics and the political system. And again, I know that's the mantra, but they're like the true believers because they sit there. It's like the way I tried to transmit it is they're like the Socrates and the Plato of socialism. They're thinkers, so they want to try to figure it out and do it. And the point, and I also put, I said I wouldn't be against capitalism, but it's cronyism. It's not capitalism. If capitalism was on, it would work and everybody would be doing well. But you're telling these people capitalism, you can be somebody, but you're going to be my slave for the rest of your life because I don't want to let you up. And a lot of these young people know that because I think the awakening did happen. It just didn't happen the way, like if I was at the helm and God's teaching a lesson, if I was at the helm, they'd have a little more knowledge. But the only thing is, I couldn't, maybe at that point we could have did something with capitalism to make it free again. But, it's not capitalism, it's cronyism. I guess you all know it. And again, I'm not against people making money, but, if you're going to put the screws to people to make that money, forget that. I mean, then the hell with money. Now, while I was studying, Pluto came up. I was trying to figure out, why did Pluto come up? It's a Greek god. But Pluto, and here's another cue. Pluto is the god of the underworld, and he's the god of money. He gives money to people. So what does that tell you? Everything I've been saying. It's even in Greek. I didn't know he gave people money. I didn't even know he was the god of the underworld. Again, there it is, written in Greek in ancient times. Yes, Jesus and I conspired before he ever came to this planet. I told you God can use all the religions to disprove everything, anything any of you say. They usually shift a religion to make it fit what they want to say. I had to go in here and get some water from the Walmart. Boy, there's a lot of people here shopping late last minute. So the thing is, that's the point. That you're living in a world where you believe capitalism exists, and it doesn't. It's actually a form of Soviet-style communism. People get to take part of capitalism if they're part of the Communist Party of the United States, meaning, the Republican Party. And of course, some Democrats are part of it too. I mean, I'm not going to say they're Virgin Marys or anything. Thank you, Larry. So again, their attempts at socialism isn't politics. Now, of course, some of them are political. That's going to happen. And again, the idea that AOC claimed to be a communist or something like that, and then she went to church, that's something different also. Agreed. So that's what you should see. I mean, I'm not against socialism at this point because you all are a bunch of crooks. You're not running capitalism, you're running cronyism. Doesn't matter how hard the person works, you're going to keep them down just because you can. You're all like a bunch of Trumps. Bunch of idiots. Well, stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Praise God.